the 10 longest living animal species in the world. Turtles are only ranked 6th. The species at the top can live up to 100,000 years. Birth, aging, illness, and death are always the suffering that humans cannot overcome. The average lifespan of humans is only about 73 years. Although our medical technology is very advanced, most people still do not live to be 100 years old. However, in the natural world, many animal species live in harsh conditions without any external support and can still live to be hundreds, even thousands of years old. Today, we will explore the 10 longest living animal species in the world. The 10th position is the African elephant. African elephants are the largest land animals, distributed in 37 countries and territories in Africa, with a height of up to 4 meters and a weight of 11 tons. Previously, African elephants lived in forests, grasslands, and areas with trees. But now, their habitat is continuously being lost, and they also face the risk of poaching, making African elephants currently in an extremely critical situation. The lifespan of African elephants usually ranges from 70 to 75 years, similar to humans. Although lions and other carnivorous species sometimes attack elephants, when they realize the unfavorable situation, the predators usually retreat to avoid serious injuries. Elephants are only considered adults when they are about 15 years old. At this time, their size and strength reach their peak, becoming the true rulers on land that carnivorous species can only look up to. The 9th position is the red sea urchin. Red sea urchins are a common organism in the ocean, and their lifespan is much longer than that of humans. They are widely distributed in the Northeast Pacific region, appearing in both shallow and deep waters. With a body full of sharp spines and tube feet between the spines, red sea urchins can easily move on the seabed and anchor themselves. Red sea urchins mainly eat seaweed and use the spines on their bodies as a means of defense, helping them avoid being swallowed by larger fish. The lifespan of red sea urchins is usually over 30 years, but some individuals can live up to 200 years. However, researchers believe that this is not the limit of their lifespan. In suitable living conditions, the lifespan of red sea urchins can reach 500 years, far exceeding their normal lifespan. This shows the harshness and challenges of the wild world. The 8th position, sperm whale. Sperm whale is the only species that lives in the Arctic waters and the surrounding areas. With the largest mouth among all animals, a body length of over 4 meters, the mouth of sperm whale accounts for 1/3 of its body, setting a record for the largest sperm whale with a body length of up to 18 meters. Although some claim to have seen larger sperm whales, unfortunately, sperm whale have been hunted by humans for a long time, leading to a sharp decline in their population. Sperm whale are considered the longest living mammals, often living up to 200 years, and their size will also increase with age. Scientists believe that the cold environment is one of the secrets that help sperm whale live longer. Therefore, experts have started experimenting with super cold temperatures to explore the possibility of extending human lifespan. The 7th position, the tube worm. Tube worms are invertebrate animals that live at the bottom of the oceans. They can be found near underwater volcanoes and survive by filtering the chemical substances emitted by the volcanoes. What is special about tube worms is their ability to tolerate high levels of sulfide and their rapid growth, depending on the living environment. Different types of tube worms absorb different nutrients, which gives them various colors, shapes, and sizes. Tube worms can grow up to 1.5 meters in just 2 years, and their maximum length can reach 3 meters. Although the living conditions for tube worms are harsh and their living environment is quite warm, their metabolic rate is also quite fast. However, tube worms can live for centuries, which means that most tube worms divers see at the bottom of the ocean may have existed since before World War I. The 6th position, the giant turtle. The giant turtle is famous for its incredible lifespan, usually living from about 100 to 120 years. This is entirely feasible because giant turtles develop slowly in their juvenile stage. Among the giant turtles, one particular individual named Adwaita reached the age of 255 years. It was born around 7050 and died around 2006. Adwaita is recognized as the oldest known terrestrial creature. Despite its diet, activities, and lifestyle being no different from other giant turtles, experts still do not understand why Adwaita could live for so long. A regrettable event occurred in 2005 when Adwaita's shell cracked, forming a wound that later became infected, leading to its death after a year. Without this incident, Adwaita could have lived even longer. Experts examined Adwaita's shell and confirmed that it did indeed live to be 255 years old. The fifth position, the Greenland shark. There are over 500 species of sharks in the world, and the Greenland shark stands out as one of the most mysterious. This shark species lives in the waters of the North Atlantic and Arctic Oceans and is known as an extremely fierce predator, ready to swallow any fish in the ocean. Greenland sharks can grow up to 7 meters long and weigh up to 1.4 tons. However, their swimming speed is extremely slow, with a maximum speed of only about 1.2 kilometers per hour. This may be due to their living in cold, deep-sea areas where energy conservation is crucial. This slow metabolism may be the reason why Greenland sharks have the longest lifespan among vertebrates, usually living from 250 to 500 years. A surprising point is that Greenland sharks usually reach reproductive maturity at around 150 years old, meaning that their reproduction is very difficult. Currently, Greenland sharks have been listed as protected animals, and efforts are being made to prevent their population decline. The fourth position, the Quahog Clam. The Quahog Clam is a species found near the Arctic Circle and is an important food source for local people. They absorb nutrients by filtering seawater and usually thrive in warm summer climates. Quahog clams take about 6 years to reach maturity and reproduce, and this slow development process also contributes to their long lifespan. Like trees, Quahog clamshells form rings, and these rings can be counted to determine their age. In 2006, a Quahog clam caught in the waters of Iceland surprised scientists when they discovered that it had lived for 507 years. This means that the clam was born during the Ming Dynasty in China. Unfortunately, this Quahog clam was killed before its age was known, highlighting that humans can be one of the biggest obstacles to the longevity of long-lived organisms. The third position, coral. Coral stands out with many colors, similar to gemstones or underwater plants. However, in reality, they are formed from the exoskeletons of invertebrate animals. In 2009, a group of scientists near the coast of Hawaii made an important discovery while studying coral. Previously, it was believed that these coral species only lived for a few hundred years, but after examination, the research team discovered that the coral in this area has existed for 4,200 years. This means that during the golden age of ancient Egypt, this coral species was present. However, the survival and development of coral reefs are being threatened, partly due to human activities. Second position, Joubini Sponge. Joubini Sponge has appearance that does not resemble animals, but they are actually living organisms and belong to the group of species with the highest longevity on Earth. They usually live at depths of 400 to 900 meters below the sea surface and can be found in all oceans. Joubini sponges are usually 10 to 30 centimeters long and have a cup-like shape. Their internal skeleton is made of silica, a material similar to glass, so they are also called glass sponges. Some Joubini sponges can grow larger, up to 1 meter in length. The lifespan of these Joubini sponge blocks is estimated to be about 200 years, but this is only a small part of their long lifespan. There is information that Joubini sponges appeared hundreds of millions of years ago, and the longest recorded lifespan is over 10,000 years. First position, the immortal jellyfish. There are over 250 species of jellyfish in the world, and the compass jellyfish is one of them. It is a carnivorous jellyfish that lives in tropical seas, unlike other jellyfish species. The compass jellyfish has the ability to undergo reverse development. That means it can revert from the adult form to the larval form, a process called cell transdifferentiation. This allows the compass jellyfish to start again from the larval form, develop into an adult jellyfish, and continue to reproduce. This process repeats itself, helping the compass jellyfish to have a very long lifespan, even the possibility of achieving eternal life. However, the compass jellyfish has a very weak immune system, making them vulnerable to bacteria and viruses, sometimes leading to death. Fortunately, there is a large number of compass jellyfish individuals, and their special regenerative ability helps the lifespan of healthy individuals in the population to exceed 100,000 years, longer than the time of human civilization. If humans can decipher the secret of the compass jellyfish's regeneration, perhaps one day we will also be able to achieve eternal youth. Above is all the content of today's program. If possible, would you choose to live forever or not? Let us know in the comments. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos.